are you? Today I brought a recipe that will become one of your favorites. Because the ingredients are simple, you probably have all of them at home, it's low in carbohydrates, and it has no sugar. I'm going to show you how to get this wonderful creaminess without using any kind of flour, starch, or gelatin. You're going to love it. So there's no flour, no gluten, no sugar, no eggs. You're going to love it. Stay until the end because you won't want to miss this. If you love easy, quick, healthy recipes with just a few ingredients, you're going to love this channel. So go ahead and subscribe. Remember to turn on the notification bell to get updates. I post new videos every day. You're going to love them. Let's get started with our delicious recipe. Remember, the ingredients, along with their quantities and nutritional information, are listed below in the description. So, the first ingredient I have here is coconut milk. Remember, I have a video here on the channel teaching how to make homemade coconut milk. Coconut milk naturally has fewer carbohydrates than other types of milk and has a special creaminess, which when we put this in the fridge will help make everything a bit firmer, in addition to having an amazing, wonderful flavor. To our coconut milk, I'm going to add natural yogurt. I have a recipe here on the channel teaching how to make natural yogurt, and if you check out my recipe, it turns out really creamy. If you're going to buy yogurt to make this recipe, you have two options. You can either buy Greek yogurt, unsweetened, because Greek yogurt has a creamier consistency, just like mine. Or if you can only manage to find that plain, unflavored white yogurt, you will need to strain it. It's a bit more time-consuming, but it's not particularly hard work. It's just that it takes longer. Because to strain the yogurt, you'll take a dish, put a sieve on top and a clean dish towel, then add the yogurt in the same proportion. Cover it and put it in the fridge, wait an hour or an hour and a half, and you'll see the whey separates. Then you'll need to measure out the amount of strained yogurt to use. Or you can make my recipe, which is super easy and much cheaper. I think it's really important for us to know exactly what ingredients we're using in our recipes. So let's add it here. If you love healthy and tasty dessert recipes, go ahead and leave a like so I know you enjoyed it, and I'll bring you more recipes like this. So, to our yogurt here, I'm also going to add a bit of sweetener. You can use the baking sweetener like I'm using, or if you prefer, you can add stevia drops. Tell me, which sweetener do you use the most? This recipe will have fewer carbs only if you use sweetener like I did, because in practice, you can sweeten it with honey, you can use demerara sugar, brown sugar, but that will add calories and carbohydrates, which is not what I want. But if that's part of your diet and you don't mind, that's totally fine too. Tell me, what do you usually use to sweeten your recipes? Look at this texture, just with the yogurt itself, which is thicker, and the coconut milk plus the sweetener. So now we're going to do the following. I'm going to transfer it to this container here because I'm going to put it in the fridge for a bit just to let it firm up a little, and then we'll add our topping, which will give it a really special touch as well. So I'm going to put it in the fridge for a bit now, and I'll be back in a little while so we can finish up. Hold on. Look, our dessert is already colder here, so now I'm going to make the topping for it. I'm going to mix our natural yogurt into the 70% chocolate here, and then I'll melt it in the microwave in 30-second intervals. I'll be back in a bit so we can pour it on top. Hold on, I'll be right back. So here's our chocolate mixture, and I'm going to pour it on top now. Tell me if you're going to put the topping on your dessert too. I'd love to see your comment. I'm going to finish putting it on here, and then I'll get a bit so we can try it. Hold on. Now I'm going to show you the consistency. Make it at home, you're going to love it. Look how delicious. Make it, you're going to love it. It even looks like whipped cream, a marshmallow. Isn't it amazing? Look at this mousse, how wonderful it is. Make it, you're going to love it. Tell me down below in the comments what time you're going to enjoy this treat. Will it be for an afternoon snack or as dessert? I'd love to see your comment. Remember, I have a playlist here on the channel with several dessert recipes, and I'll leave it here for you to get inspired. Remember to like the video because that really helps me out, and share this treat with someone you know will enjoy it, with anyone who needs a healthy recipe. Let's spread this chain of goodness together. That's what I want here on the channel. Let's taste it. Chocolate and coconut is always a win. Make it. You're going to love it. See you next time. Bye.